Hey everybody, my name is Matt. I want to say thanks for clicking on my video and to my followers. Thanks for checking back in. I have 6 plays for an anytime touchdown score parlay. We're just going to get right into it. I'm not going to talk your head off about things or make you buy something or subscribe to something. This is all free. It's all fun. Football's back and the vibes are here. First play, and it happens to be my favorite. We're going to go with Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers, everybody knows who he is. He's a household name now, coming into his second year. They're playing Washington week 1, divisional game. It's going to be one to watch. So when I got that one, I definitely am going to watch that along with the others. But this one in particular really stands out because I want to see Jaden Daniels too. Coming into his second year, he had a really great rookie season. Look what he's done to Washington here. Going to StatMuse, double-digit targets, almost double-digit receptions. And this was with inconsistent quarterback play last year. This year, he's got Russell Wilson. Something happens to Russell Wilson, you got Jackson Dart back there. So just the targets alone give him the opportunities all the opportunity in the world to score. And by far, this is my favorite prop of the day. Secondly, we're going to go to another divisional game. And this time, the divisional game is going to take us to Cleveland or Cincinnati. I forgot which team's the home team, but it's not going to matter here because one team is far superior more than the other. We're going to be looking at T. Higgins to score. Once again, we're going to hop over to StatMuse. We're going to adjust the date. So last year, in 2 games versus the Browns, T. Higgins scored in each of them. 11 targets here, 8 targets. The numbers are really nice here. Something that's really funny, as everyone's probably thinking, Matt, what about Jamar Chase? He didn't actually score in either game versus Cleveland. I'm not saying he's not going to score in this one, but trends and momentum, all eyes are going to be on Jamar Chase, which is going to leave the door open for T. Higgins. And if T. Higgins can stay healthy, this is going to be really good for him in the long run. But I like betting on players like this early in the season before they get injured. Plus, he's basically a wide receiver 1B to Jamar Chase's wide receiver 1A. So that powerhouse Bengal offense is going to feed him the ball early and often. And he's definitely going to score, so lock it in. Third pick, I want you to stay with me on this one. We're going to Carolina. We're going to look at Chuba Hubbard. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You can correct me in the comments all you want. He is going to be one of the biggest breakout stars of last season, especially towards the end of the season. He really picked it up. Last year, he ran for 4.8 yards per carry. He almost had 1,200 yards. And did you know he scored 10 touchdowns? This also includes 43 catches for 171 yards and a touchdown. And if we're looking at his season last year again, he ranked 13th in running back points per game, almost 1,400 total yards, and he was top 5 usage rate. So anybody who picks him up in fantasy, get ready to roll. And now that he's super healthy, he doesn't really have any competition. Yeah, they picked up Dowdle and stuff like that, but he's a pass catching back. So he's going to get most of the love here, and he finally gets offensive continuity. That is so important in an offense, especially Bryce Young was playing really well at the end of last season, and now they got a Terriota McMillan. It's going to leave a lot of pressure off of the running game. So I think Chuba is really going to step on the gas here for a big year, and he's going to score a touchdown for us in week 1. We're halfway home. Thanks for sticking with me. And if you are not subscribed, I would really appreciate if you'd like and subscribe. I have fun making this content and doing the homework. It's absolutely free, and I do it for everyone, including myself, because we all want to win some money. So my next pick is going to take us to another divisional game. MCC is the best way I know how to find it. Christian McCaffrey, this one's a goblin. If you're unfamiliar with goblins, are typically easier to hit. They pay out a little bit less, but if you put in a parlay, they up the percentages, which is nice. And let me tell you, if you don't have Christian McCaffrey on every one of your parlays, you're missing out, because this is the easiest goblin of the day. If we look at Christian McCaffrey versus the Seattle Seahawks, I don't know if one player's owned another team just as often as recently as Christian McCaffrey has, but check this out. In 6 games, he's averaging 109 yards, almost 20 carries, almost 6 yards a rush, and he's averaging a touchdown. Yes, he's injury prone, and I was looking at his season props for rushing yards. It's like almost 1,000. So he's had better years, but I expect him to come back stronger than ever. And with the injuries all over the 49er offense, they're going to have to give him the ball. They're going to give it to him on the ground. They're going to give it to him in the air. He's going to get 25 touches in this game, and one of them is going to be into the end zone. 4 picks down. I got 2 left. We're going to go look at arguably the number 1 pick in fantasy football this year. It is going to be Bijan Robinson, another goblin. Okay, so Bijan Robinson, he's running back 1. Penix is going to be the major factor here. If Penix can now that he's heading up the offense at the QB position, he's going to need a trusted workhorse, and it's going to be Bijan Robinson. But if Penix performs really well, it's going to add balance to the offense. And Bijan last year was a stud, 300 total carries, almost 1,500 yards of total purpose yards, 14 touchdowns, gained almost 5 yards per carry. And guess what? Here's the kicker. He's on the field for 75.3% of the time. 75.3% of the time. So don't worry about Tyler Algier or whatnot. Bijan's the guy. So be sure to add that into the parlay. Last one here. This one's interesting. Bucky Irving. I know Rachaad White, but I like Bucky Irving a little bit better. I saw this cool stat that he was one of 3 players to have at least 200 rushes and 50 receptions in the same season. The other 2 players that did it last year were Jahmyr Gibbs and Saquon Barkley. And not to mention, Bucky Irving was averaging more than 5 yards per rush and 8 yards per catch. Not to mention the Buccaneers were a top 5 team in both explosive plays and rushes. And the Bucs are poised for another big offensive year. I like Baker Mayfield. I think he's fun. He keeps the offensive alive. So those are my picks, everyone. I have Malik Nabers on the over for he's going to score. T. Higgins is going to score. Chuba Hubbard, whatever, he's going to score. Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, and Bucky Irving all to find the end zone. I want to say thanks for watching, everybody, and be sure to watch my videos throughout the year. I'm going to have multiple videos each and every week. Thank you and good luck.